Hi, Hub Archer here, along with Associate Editor Kevin Fishbain, with another one of our 32 NFL teams 2012 season previews. We take a look here at the New York Jets. And you know, Kevin, I'm trying to think back. It's been a quiet offseason. They didn't do much during the summer, did they?
No, not really. They've made a couple additions. The biggest addition in terms of jersey sales is Tim Tebow. Maybe on the field, though, the big addition that they hope everyone will be talking about is LaRon Landry at safety to really enforce that back end.
Yeah, the big concern about this football team is the biggest addition isn't really a great football player. He's actually a great football player. He just doesn't have a position is the problem.
Right, and that's what they're going to figure out with Tebow. How often are they going to use him? I think that if they use him minimally, just in short yardage, goal line situations on punt teams, they're fine. But if they try to throw him out there 20, 25 plays a game, that's just going to lead to a lot of confusion.
You know, they shed a few folks during the offseason. It's really puzzling why there's not a spot for PLAXICO BURRESS. Maybe the fact that there's not answers the question. What about the biggest losses this offseason?
I think it is PLAXICO BURRESS. And it is interesting that he hasn't jumped down with the team right now. But when you look at what the Jets have at receiver, Santonio Holmes has been hurt. Stephen Hill, the rookie, Chaz Schillen's always injury play. Jeremy Curley's had problems. Burress was so key for them in the red zone last season. You really wonder about that situation if that ends up being their biggest loss.
Yeah, such a huge threat in the red zone, and I can't figure out why there's not one of the 32 teams to date that has said we could use that help. Now, reasons for optimism with this Jets team, we have a lot of fun at their expense, but there's still some pretty good football players.
I think it's really easy to forget how good the defense is and could be this year. You look at Revis Cromartie, best cornerbacks, David Harris, bringing Quentin Coples onto that defensive line with Muhammad Wilkerson, Mike DeVito. There's a lot there to be maybe a top 5 defense this season.
Besides the obvious of the whole Sanchez-Tebow mess, what's your biggest concern for this play?
Well, I think just finding guys in offense to make big plays, whether it's Sanchez, whether it's Tebow, a receiver. Sean Green hasn't looked great in the preseason either. Finding a way in Tony Sparano's offense to make things work and get some big plays.
Not a lot of love for this club in our Pro Football Weekly preseason prediction poll. 7-9. Don't forget, they were only 500 last year. That's what it says at Pro Football Weekly. For previews of all 32 NFL teams, you can get them right here at ProFootballWeekly.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.